Hi Capricorn, welcome to your March reading. Welcome to Pisces season. So what does that mean for you guys? You guys are, in that beautiful dreamy state right now, and you're just wanting to beautify everything, whether it's your home, your look, your style. But most of all, you're trying to bring about change. So right away, right in the beginning of March, the March 1st, you're trying to change something about you, whether it's your appearance or try something new, or a whole entire new look, a whole new version of yourself, because we are in that Pisces season, even if that also means just changing what's going on, at home. Or, you picking out a color for the couch, or you trying to figure out, Seven of Swords, guys. Or just trying to clean out the cobwebs, I heard. Taking out the cobwebs of the past so you can move into the future. So we're going to pull a few cards for the month of March and see what's going on with you guys. This is the overall influencing card that just popped out. So the Seven of Swords is talking about running away from something, stealing something, cheating on something, or vice versa. Someone's done that to you. This is just what's on your mind. This isn't actually what's going to take place. It's just what's influencing what's probably going to lay down in March. So let's get a few cards here. Yeah. I mean, overall, I do not see anything crazy coming out. I see nothing but great stuff coming out. The only thing I could see right now is, as I'm feeling, you guys might be concerned about what this was from the past, because if it's an influence and it's a thought, it's something that had happened to you in the past. So it's something that's currently plaguing you, because right off the bat, boom, on the first, you have Four of Swords, which is healing thyself. So maybe this is why with Pisces, also in Pisces season, you guys are kind of telling yourselves, well, you know what? I want a whole new fresh start, a whole new me. I'm going to heal from whatever this situation was and this crap that I went through. And I'm going to just come out, a whole new version of myself. Yes, that's just for sure. One more card. Universe, Angel, Spirit Guides for Team Capricorn. What's the last and final card and outcome for the month of March? Thank you very much. Yes. All right, let's begin. So, in the beginning of the month, we have the Four of Swords. So I told you guys, you're dealing with some form of betrayal or deceit. Maybe some of your friends were gossiping about you behind your back. Or maybe, you were dating somebody, but they were married. Or, you had a third-party situation. Or you were put in a situation where you had to keep a secret that wasn't ethical. You know who you are. Whatever that is, it's weighing on your mind. It's carrying over from February into March, and you're healing. You're going into your little cocoon, and you're telling yourself, let me just take myself away from that, steal myself away with that, and internally heal myself. Because overall, Capricorns, you know how well grounded you are. You know how you can use logic and reasoning to tell yourself, okay, this isn't my fault, this shit that went down. It's everybody else. It's the external world. What's that got to do with me? So even though it hurt your feelings or hurt you in a certain, prolific way, for some of you, sorry, that word just popped out. For other of you, it hurt you on a fundamental level. So now you're trying to heal yourself. You're using your intuition, the High Priestess. This is the card of Pisces. So here we are in Pisces season. You're trying to use your internal wisdom. You're trying to use your intuition and, in order to heal yourself, to tell yourself, no, this shit that went down wasn't me. It wasn't my fault. It's the external world around me. What's that got to do with me? I've got to move on. I got a life to live. And then boom, what happens? Ace of Cups. Somebody offers you a cup of love. And this is something that will emotionally fulfill you. So if you had some side hustle and it was, something where for you it was like your dreams coming true, and then all of a sudden it just pops, you get that cup of love. Or if you've had your eye on somebody and out of nowhere this person comes along in your life and they offer you a relationship and or they start admitting, their feelings towards you, boom, it pops. This goes down right in the beginning of March, because you heal thyself. And then all of a sudden you're vibrating on a higher level, Capricorn, that the universe sees what you're doing, and they're coming in now to give you and bestow to you the gifts. Because come mid-month, you have 9 of Cups. Boom. Wish fulfillment. Your dreams coming true. You know, followed by Ace of Cups. That just means emotionally, to me, you're going to feel fulfilled and happy. You're going to feel a level of success. So if you're somebody who had a side hustle and that you were obsessed in for it to come into fruition, and now that it has, you become a great success. Boom, you pop. Queen of Pentacles. You were sort of reversed, sort of upside down. For me, or more or less, I think you're questioning all these things that are going on. You're like, no way is this happening to me. No way is this kind of fortune or good luck coming my way. You're putting yourself a little bit in a topsy-turvy because you are letting this influence you. Because you think this had happened to you in the past, that this is all that's ever going to come to you, Capricorn? Hell to the no. You are a queen. You are this person. You are this energy, even if you're a male. You know you got your shit together and you let somebody else turn you upside down. You got to turn yourself right back up. But I think you get it because you have the 9 of Wands in reverse. You're understanding that certain burdens, certain groups of friends, certain crowds, you don't need them. They need you. Whatever excess that was, you know, a sacrifice, a part, you know, that you were sacrificing, that was burdening you, not, you know, mentally, but also physically, they were adding stress to you. They were adding anxiety. They were adding more to your workload. You're like, bye. You drop the sticks. You move on. And this is at the end of March. So we're going to do a deep dive and see how these all clarify. You were juggling 2 situations. You were juggling 2 scenarios. It could have been workflow and friends and family flow. Could have been, you know, 2 people, 2 things, 2 scenarios, whatever it was. You're like, bye. These 2 together at the end of the month. You're dropping those extra burdens and responsibilities. You were juggling both. You're like, it's not necessary. Why do I need to? I don't. You know, and at the end of the month, you have choices. Sometimes this is the card of delusion and or confusion. And this is also, you know, options and not knowing what to choose and being afraid to make that choice. So now I'm just going to go down vertically and see if there's any more messages because there's a lot of you Capricorns out there. I obviously cannot resonate with everybody. This is why I say go listen to your moon and your rising because they could clarify, complement, or resonate better with you guys. So the beginning of the month, we have you healing from whatever this was on your mind. And in the middle of the month, you realizing your dreams and they're coming true. And then you're like, okay, I know what my dreams are. I can release them now, these burdens, these extra tasks I was taking upon myself. Maybe you had a 9 to 5 and now your side hustle is making you money. So you're like, bye. It could be one of those things. Or the relationship that you had that hurt you fundamentally in the past, you're healing from it. Come mid-month, your wishes come true. The universe saw you vibrating in a different way, and now you're like, okay, this excess baggage that I had from this past, it's gone now. You're using your intuition. This is the card of Pisces. You could be dealing with a Pisces, or it's because it's Pisces season. And you know internally, your internal wisdom is telling you to move on, to go forward. And you have the strength to do so because you have in the middle of the month the 6 of Wands, winning out over your, you know, you being the champion, winning out over your competitors and or the situations. Maybe you're dealing with jealous mongers. Bye. You drop it. You drop that. You were doing a juggling act and you're like, no, I'm not confused. I know what I want to do. I know what direction to go in. I know where my life belongs. I know where my true north is, where my happiness is. I'm going in that direction. You get that Ace of Cups in the beginning of the month. For whatever reason, leaves you a little bit in the reverse. And I really suspect highly it's because you think it's unwarranted, that you don't deserve it. And so at the end of the month, you're a little bit confused as far as the options are concerned. Like, do you move forward with it or don't you? So let me see what's going on here, Capricorn, and why you feel this way and why this is all happening to you guys. Universe, angel, spirit guides here that are for the positive angels for Team Capricorn, and only them do I call upon you to help us with clarifying Capricorn's reading. Universe, angel, spirit guides. What is the Four of Swords here? So Four of Swords, please pop out. I take the top card. Four of Swords, please. Four of Swords. Yeah. You got the Seven of Cups again. So you're healing from whatever this deceit was from, or this betrayal from the past. You could have been dating somebody, guys, and they really could have manipulated you or really have confused you. You know, they made you think that, you know, you were the one, you were special, and they kept breadcrumbing you just to keep you on the line, just to keep you around, because it was fulfilling their ego, but it wasn't doing anything for you. It was just confusing you. It was just, and now you're healing from that. Whoa. Wow, High Priestess. This literally just was like, needed to come out. I get you, sister. I get you. Intuition. This is the card of guilt, feeling sorrow, feeling guilty that things didn't work out, or feeling guilty for something that had gone on. So you know these energies are vice versa, Capricorn. So if it was you who had done this, you would feel guilty. If this was done to you, you would feel sorrow. But it's in the reverse. So I know this is something from the past, and it's a weight that you carried forward into March. And that's why you're going within. This is why you're trying to use your intuition. Because you're like, fuck no, am I ever going to go through this again? Hell no. Because I've been like healing myself. Why is the Ace of Cups here? Please clarify the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. That's a lot, but they're all telling me a story, so I'm going to take it. I usually take 3 and under. It's my rule. This is 4, but it is saying a story. Now, Ace of Cups, an offer of love. This is somebody from your past, your childhood past. Here's the offer, the actual love offer. The messenger coming in and giving you that message, whether it's an email, a text, doves, pigeon. Somebody's coming in to give you that message of love. And it could be somebody bringing it to you from the past, or somebody that you know very well from your childhood past, which denotes a new future, a new journey, and moving forward towards creating a happy, fulfilled family. So maybe you met, or you're rekindling with somebody from your past. You ran into like an old high school buddy. You ran into an old childhood friend, and now they're offering you a cup of love. They want a relationship with you. Or somebody that you went to college with. Somebody that you know from your past is coming in, giving you messages of love, things that you want to hear, to start and begin a new journey together, to have a fulfilled family life. Capricorn. Now, if this is work related and this is coin related and you had a side hustle, you know, something that was like something that's true and dear to your heart, this is something that you carried with you since a child. The messages and the invitations come in where you are invited to be a guest lecturer, speaker, or to a group or a foundation, or an invitation to a job, to a company. This is definitely an invitation and or messages of love. So they're telling you, what I'm seeing and hearing is this. I see open arms and a community embracing you and giving you the good news that you've been invited, and they're offering this thing to you where truly it fulfills your heart and your soul. So you begin this new journey with them and you embark on this new adventure, because what I was telling you earlier before in Pisces season and starting in the beginning of March, there's a whole new thing going on. Newness, new. You know, out with the old, in with the new. And this is going to bring coin on and into your family. 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. Right in the middle of the month. Why is 9 of Cups here? Yup. You were in a challenging aspect before. You were in a competitive rat race. You could have been competing for a relationship. You could have been competing for a job. Or you could have been competing for this like side hustle thing that I was talking about, where you're doing this thing where, you know, it's something that you care. You could have been an artist. You could have wrote a book. You could have, started your own cooking show. Something that's a passionate, creative thing for you internally, where it was a very competitive field. Your wishes came true. Done by, because this is in the reverse. You won out. You won over. You won over that competition, because this is the card of competition, because boom, right next to it is winning. Think about this. As I always say, this to me is like winning the wreath at the Olympics. The podium, when it goes into a bi-level and she's standing in the middle at the top in the center, and she's the gold medalist and she's the champion. She's like, yes, I did it. She's at the top of the hill saying, I did it. I beat out all of my challengers, and your wishes are coming true. Same thing, if this is a relationship and you recently just met somebody and say he was like the prime playboy, and he was, the guy on paper that everybody wanted, or vice versa, the girl that everybody wanted, you beat out your challengers. Your wishes are coming true. Why is the Six of Wands here? Please clarify the Six of Wands. Please pop out. All right, take top card. Thank you. Okay. Ace of Swords and King of Cups. Yes. Okay. So a couple of things for you guys, because there's a lot of you Capricorns out there. So I'm going to begin. This individual that's coming into your life, if this is a romantic relationship, it could be a water sign male, or he has a very strong divine masculine, or he has his emotions in check. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. If you're a female, this is the male that you're meeting. If you're a male Capricorn watching this person that you're meeting could be a water sign that has their emotions in check, and they're very well balanced, and they come off, their divine masculine comes off more than their divine feminine. Now, if this is work related, where I told you your side hustle becomes your main hustle, or the thing that you loved and cherished to do most, boom, you got a contract. You're getting a contract. That's why you're at this level of success. I got the contract. I got it in writing. Maybe this person brings it to you. Maybe this person helped you get there. Again, if this is love related, this could be this person, telling you how much he cares about you, how much he feels for you. Some of you could be getting engaged. This is contractual. This is truth telling. This is the beginning of something new. Maybe you're starting a business with this person also. Why is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse? That is the only card for me that I'm like, so the rest of the reading is excellent. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's what I was telling you before. Okay. Before, when I was telling you, you're like, oh my God, I don't deserve this. What, in the past, I've had my heart broken. I've had, I've been deceived. I've been betrayed. I don't know if I can trust this. And here are the clarifiers. Three of Hearts. Three of Swords. I always say Three of Hearts. Three of Swords. Profound pain. The deceit. And it came out of nowhere for you. So for you, it was shocking. And this is why it hurt as much as it did, because this is profound pain. And you were clueless as to what to do. You didn't know if you should wait around and wait for the person, or to slice them out of your life and move forward. Vice versa. Same thing with whatever, this could have been with your career. That's why you were upside down. Because guys, this is what is. This isn't what is. This is just telling me why you're upside down. And now I know. It's exactly as I thought. This overall influencing card. Because I did feel energies from the past. You're thinking about the past, Capricorn, that you don't deserve all this good fortune because, your luck's been down before. That you were hurt. And you were lost and you didn't know what to do. That's why everything else is positive. Don't worry. This is stuff that was meant to be. And because you're still thinking of this below the Queen, you are confused as to the choice that you need to make, but we'll get there. So, why is the Nine of Wands in reverse? Please, reverse angel spirit guides, why is the Nine of Wands in reverse? you're definitely letting go of the past and past burdens and things of that nature, because you're starting and embarking on something new. Even though this, like, say, for example, it's the side hustle I was telling you, because, guys, I have two camps of Capricorn that I'm speaking to now, because I'm onto two energies. So for those that are in this side hustle, this thing that you love to do, your side passion, you're letting go of a lot of burdens. You're letting go of a lot of responsibilities from your 9-to-5er. Like, say you have, you're a doctor and you have a lot of cases or a lot of patients. You're taking a chunk of those, cases and those patients and those clients, and you're dwindling down to, you're cutting out about a third to make room in order to do the side hustle, because you want to transition in slowly and smoothly, because also you realize that you're an apprentice to this new thing, this new industry, this new endeavor that you're getting into, that you do have a lot to learn, because you are a bit of a novice. And you do need to be mentored. So you are letting go of some of the burdens and responsibilities that you have from your main hustle to learn a lot more to get into your new hustle. My nose is itchy. When it's itchy. Now, for those of you in a relationship, same goes for this. You could have been like working so hard, and you had this past pain and deceit and betrayal in your life, and you kind of put your head down and you focused with work. You focused on two things. You focused on your side hustle and your main hustle, that you weren't kind of like, you were trying to blind yourself from relationships for a minute, but something suddenly just came in, and out of nowhere, it kind of seems like it's moving forward. You're trying to, drop some of your workload or your responsibilities here to start this new thing, because a coin is tangible. It's here on the 3D realm, here on 3D level. Like, a relationship is a real thing that we have here. It's not a thought, it's not an emotion, it's not 5D, it's 3D, but it's new. And you want to make room for this. So it can relate to anything. You're dropping some responsibilities to make room for this. 2 of Pentacles reverse. Capricorn, what a sick reading. Universe, angel, spirit guides, please pop out, or I take the top card. Oh, yeah. It's just reiterating, because these 2 cards for me are telling me the same exact thing. And here they are again. So let me just take out the clarifiers for a sec. Dropping responsibilities, dropping the juggling act. Making room for something new. And this, clarifying this. 9 of Rods. This is the 9 of Rods. It's just reiterating exactly what I just said. Responsibilities. You had too much on your plate, that you were, like, as you were juggling, things were falling apart. So you know what a healthy balance looks like, Capricorn, and you're trying to achieve that now. So you realize that you've got to drop something in order to make room for the thing that's most important to you. And this is probably why you're confused, because you're like, shit, what do I do? Main hustle or side hustle? Or this relationship, or like my job, which is so demanding, because you are physically exhausted, but it's telling you to keep going, don't let go. But it's like you're trying to decide, because you need to let go some of those rods, because you're overly burdened. 7 of Cups. Why is the 7 of Cups here? Universe, please pop out. All right, take the top card. 7 of Cups, please. It's just telling me a lot of the same. 10 of Rods. You're exhausted. You have finally found your limit. You're at your limit, and this is at the end of March going into April. Now, also you have the Lovers. This is making a choice between 2 individuals, and this is probably why you're confused. You're like, who do I choose? This could be you and somebody else. Like, do I go forward with this lover or don't I? It could be 2 actual individuals, or it could be 2 scenarios that you love. Your side hustle, your main hustle. You're burdened. And now you know you've got to make a choice, and you don't know what to do. This is divine calling you to make a choice between 2 things that you love, or 2 lovers, or yourself and a lover, or you and something that you love. So you don't know what to do. You're torn between, your reality of being grounded and your finances and your bills and, your heart. So you're torn between your mind and your heart. And you're physically burnt out because you know it's not sustainable for you, Caps. Very interesting. Very interesting. Let's pull out a card for Angel Answers, Universe, Angel, Spirit Guides. Any messages for the Capricorn for March? Thank you. Anything else? Thank you. Let's see what popped out. Yeah, I knew I was talking to two different... I have 4 cards, by the way, guys. I knew I was talking to 2 different camps of Caps here. Okay, guys, let's just start this. Opportunity. Opportunity. A cup of love. Somebody's offering you something that's an amazing opportunity. And I don't see anything but success coming from that opportunity. Where I told you before, you're getting that, you know, an invitation. And so you start a new journey. Opportunity. That's an opportunity. Remain positive. You know, you're thinking about this from the past. It is blocking you. It's blocking you. Blocking your energy, Caps. Remain positive. You know, you're confused. You don't know what to do. Just stay focused and remain positive. Romance. Hell to the yeah. Why else would an Ace of Cups come out here? And I really suspect it's a water sign. Romance. With great success. Crowning the whole reading. Dead center. Within the next few weeks. This is all going down within the next few weeks. You're hearing this at the end of February. So, yes, this is all going down in the middle of the month, as I just suggested. Within the next few weeks. Capricorn, an amazing new reading. I'm going to pull one more card. Normally I wouldn't, but let me just pull one more card from Angel of Abundance. Abundance comes in many forms. Health, wealth, love. You get the gist. Any other messages for my Capricorns? Thank you. Ask for your needs to be met. God and the angels can come to your aid only if you make a firewall choice to be helped. And it begins with asking. It doesn't matter how you ask God for help, but only that you do so. The same holds true with clearly asking other people to assist you. You know you have free will. And, you know, but sometimes if you need divine intervention, it's okay to ask for it. You know, because here you are confused and you're like, God, what do I do? God, what do I do? Ask them, and they will divinely guide you and show you where you need to go. Okay, like, subscribe, Capricorns, and I'll see you for mid-months. Bye.